Have you ever wondered why Japanese elders often live past 90, still walking tall, still independent, while men the same age in other countries struggle just to get out of a chair? After 50, the average man loses up to 1% of his muscle mass every year, and with it comes weaker joints, poor balance, and a much higher risk of falls. Ignore this decline, and it doesn't just steal your strength, it steals your freedom. But here's the truth. Japanese elders have been practicing simple movements for over a century that keep their bodies strong and their minds sharp. And in this video, I'll reveal 3 of those exercises, easy, proven, and powerful, that can help you rebuild your strength and extend your independence after 50. The secret to longevity isn't just diet or good genes, it's movement. Scientists call it sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle, and it begins quietly in your 40s before accelerating after 50. Most men ignore it until it's too late, when climbing stairs feels like a burden and balance slips away with every step. Japanese elders, however, never stop moving. Their daily routines included simple exercises that preserve strength, mobility, and resilience long after their peers elsewhere slowed down. That's the difference between fading into old age and staying vital. Today I'll share with you 3 timeless exercises the Japanese have sworn by for over 100 years. Each one is simple, requires no equipment, and can be done right in your living room. These movements aren't about chasing youth, they're about protecting your independence, rebuilding lost strength, and keeping your body capable well into your later years. Pay close attention because the 3rd exercise is a hidden key to balance and stability after 50, and its impact may surprise you. Exercise 1. Radio taiso, the daily ritual of vitality. If you've been to Japan at sunrise, you've seen elders moving in rhythm in parks and courtyards. This is radio taiso, a national morning routine, practiced for nearly a century. It's short, gentle, and surprisingly complete, which is exactly what men over 50 need. Something you'll actually do every day. Stiff shoulders, a tight back, sluggish circulation, and shaky balance don't arrive overnight. They creep in when we stop moving. Radio taiso weights the whole body, lubricates the joints, and primes the heart without strain. Start upright with your feet shoulder-width apart. Swing your arms across your chest, then raise them overhead as you inhale. Fold forward just enough to lengthen your hamstrings, then roll up through the spine. Add side bends to open the waist, arm circles to free the shoulders, and shallow squats to activate the legs. Keep the flow continuous, like a calm, brisk dance, for 3 to 5 minutes. For beginners, make each motion smaller and slower. For stronger days, increase range and tempo a touch. Match movement with steady nasal breathing. Exhale on effort, inhale on recovery. If your knees or shoulders complain, shorten the arc and stay pain-free. Consistency matters more than intensity. Why it works: light, rhythmic, full-body motion drives blood to the muscles, helps regulate blood pressure, and rehearses balance. Done first thing in the morning, it resets posture after sleep, lifts mood, and cues a day of better choices. Think of it as brushing your body. Simple, daily, and essential. Give it 7 mornings in a row, and notice how stairs feel easier, your stride lengthens, and your joints greet the day instead of resisting it. Use it as a warm-up if you already train. If you're restarting, let it be your anchor habit, the small win that builds. Exercise 2. Seiza breathing and gentle stretching. In Japanese tradition, Seiza means proper sitting. Elders would kneel on the floor with their legs folded beneath them, back straight, shoulders relaxed, and breathe deeply. At first glance, it seems simple, even too easy, but the impact on posture, lungs, and mental clarity is profound. For men over 50, this practice restores what years of stress and poor sitting habits have stolen. Upright posture, calm breathing, and the ability to relax tension throughout the body. Here's how to begin. Find a mat or cushion and kneel with your shins on the floor. Sitting back onto your heels. Keep the spine tall, chest open, and chin gently tucked. Place your hands on your thighs. Inhale slowly through the nose, expanding the rib cage. Then exhale fully through the mouth. Aim for breaths lasting 4 to 5 seconds each. After a minute or two, add gentle stretches. Raise your arms overhead as you inhale. Interlace your fingers and stretch upward. On the exhale, lean slightly to the side to lengthen the spine. Return to center, then repeat to the other side. The benefits are striking. Deep breathing in this position expands lung capacity, lowers stress hormones, and improves oxygen delivery to muscles. Stretching the spine and shoulders helps undo hours of slouching and tightness from modern life. Studies show that mindful breathing practices can lower blood pressure and improve heart health, key factors in longevity. For those with knee discomfort, sit on a cushion or even a low stool to reduce pressure. If balance is an issue, keep your back against a wall for support. The goal is comfort, not pain. Spend just 5 minutes each evening in Seiza breathing and stretching, and you'll notice calmer sleep, easier mobility in your back and hips, and a steadier mind to carry into the next day. Exercise 3. Traditional squat and balance drill. Strong legs are the foundation of independence after 50. Yet most men avoid squats, thinking they're too hard on the knees. In Japan, elders have long practiced deep floor sitting and low squats, which not only preserve leg strength, but also keep the joints supple well into old age. The truth is, when done correctly, squats are one of the safest and most effective ways to protect your knees and prevent falls. Here's how to start. Stand with feet slightly wider than your hips, toes turned out a little. Keep your chest upright, arms extended forward for balance. Inhale as you slowly bend your knees and push your hips back, lowering until your thighs are parallel to the floor or as far as feels comfortable. Exhale as you press through your heels to rise. Begin with 8 to 10 reps, resting between sets, and work up to 2 to 3 rounds. To turn this into a balance drill, pause at the bottom and shift your weight gently from left foot to right. This activates stabilizing muscles around the hips and ankles, teaching your body to stay steady, even when off-center. It's exactly the kind of training that reduces the risk of stumbling on uneven ground or missing a step on the stairs. If you're new, use a chair behind you, sit lightly on it, then stand back up. For a challenge, hold each squat for 3 seconds before rising, or lift one heel at a time to train ankle stability. Always keep movement slow and controlled. Never let your knees collapse inward. Why it matters. Studies confirm that lower body strength is one of the best predictors of longevity and independence in older adults. Squats recruit your largest muscle groups, quads, glutes, hamstrings, improving circulation, boosting metabolism, and supporting every daily activity, from standing up to carrying groceries. Done just a few times per week, this traditional practice can keep your legs powerful, your steps confident, and your balance sharp for decades to come. You've now seen 3 timeless exercises that Japanese elders have trusted for generations. None of them require fancy machines, expensive gyms, or extreme intensity. Yet together they target what really matters after 50: mobility, breathing, balance, and the strength to move confidently through everyday life. Radio taiso wakes up the body and circulates energy each morning. Seiza breathing restores calm, posture, and lung power, and the traditional squat builds the foundation of leg strength and balance you need to stay independent. The beauty of these practices is their simplicity. You don't need to be perfect, and you don't need to push beyond your limits. What matters is consistency, small daily efforts that compound into a stronger, more capable version of yourself. Imagine climbing stairs without grabbing the railing, kneeling to play with your grandchildren without stiffness, and walking outdoors with steady steps and a clear mind. That's what these exercises can give you if you commit. Remember, health after 50 isn't about luck. It's about what you choose to do each day. Start with one exercise, make it a habit, then add the next. Over time, you'll notice your body waking up with more energy, your joints moving with less resistance, and your confidence in motion returning. These movements have kept Japanese elders vibrant for over 100 years. Now it's your turn to use them to build a longer, stronger life. Which of these 3 Japanese longevity exercises did you find most useful? Share your answer in the comments. I read every one, and your experience could inspire another man to take his first step towards strength after 50. If this video helped you, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you won't miss the next routine designed specifically for men like us. And don't keep this knowledge to yourself. Share it with a friend, a brother, or anyone who deserves to stay strong and independent for decades to come.